up, people? What is up? It is your boy Vozashi back with another hot commentary. About third one in a row right about now. Anyways, as you can tell by shit on the screen and the thumbnail most likely, this is indeed a Varian gameplay video. And I am going to spend a majority of it not necessarily casting what I'm doing, but I want to talk about multi-class in general and what it could mean for the future and what's a multi-class. And for those of you who are new, you're probably like, well, what's multi-class mean? Well, if you're new to the game, Varian here is a multi-class hero, meaning he has the ability to pretty much be between like two and 2.5 different types of classes, depending on how he builds in the match. And mostly that comes down to what ultimate he picks at level 10. Now, let's just go into that straight off the bat. Before level 10, you don't really have much. You just have your Q, the Lion's Fang, projectile, slows, your infamous parry ability, which parries basic attacks, and then your charge, which used to stun on release and was the most broken shit ever, but now it just slows. But anyways, level 10, you start to split off into your multi-classes. Now, for the most part, it is 1 part warrior and 2 parts assassin. When you take tank, Varian pulls out a shield that you use with his sword, and essentially you get the ultimate taunt, which, you know, you just like how it would work in any other RPG. You force the target to focus you. Now, what that means, they're forced to pretty much auto attack you, which you can all, of course, afterwards you can just block it all with your parry. Now, when they're forced to attack you and they're taunted, they're forced to stay in place, which sets up a lot of kills, and it's a pretty damn long CC. Originally, before, you know, the big nerfs, you could get a ton of stun time by charging them, because that used to be a stun, and then you would taunt them afterwards, and you would just get amazing amounts of CC on them. But when Varian first came out, as soon as, like, first of all, Varian's one of my favorite WoW characters. He's a fucking baller. He is dope. But when he first came out, I was in love with this hero, and I went with taunt build. Everyone I knew, everyone I saw, they were down with Twin Blades. Twin Blades was pretty fucking dope because you got all that lifesteal and attack speed going. You were pretty much a force to be reckoned with, and like akin to a lot of, like, you know, if you're coming from like League or something, a lot of like fast attacking lifesteal characters. But anyways, that was fun. But I was mostly a taunt guy. I picked taunt pretty much everything, because it's like, because I saw how long that CC was mixed with the charge. I'm like, this is broken. And every time I would pick it, people gave me shit for it. They're like, oh, Twin Blades is way better, dude. Why you pick a taunt? Taunt sucks. And I'm just like, excuse you? No, it does not. And then later on, once Variants started getting play in tournaments and stuff, and as the community played with them more, they realized, hey, taunt's pretty good. And I'm sitting over here like, I wonder what those guys are doing right now that told me taunt sucks. I'm not that petty. But anyways, taunt, you pretty much become a tank for your team. Then the other 2 ultimates, you got the other I was saying earlier, Twin Blades. Yeah, you split the sword in 2, you get 2 swords, and you are just attacking really fucking fast. You have become an attack speed melee assassin. Akin to, a lot of melee assassins are kind of ability heavy. I can't think of one off the top of my head that's mostly auto heavy, but you get what's going on. Your main damage output is going to be your auto attacks. And that goes good with the talent, can't think, it's like second wind or something. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm sorry, but basically there's a talent you get sometime down the road that lets your auto attacks heal, and it goes great with that. But yeah, so anyways, you become a melee auto attacker who really needs to, you know, stick on the enemy, and I believe it's really fun ultimate of the 2 assassin ones, I believe. But yeah, you just get a shit ton of attack speed pretty much. Then we got, you know, the Colossus Smash or whatever, and basically that lowers your health, which quite a bit of controversy behind that, kind of, you know, being awkward, lowering your health like that. But in return, you know, Varian 2 hands the sword, and you can apply, you can do damage, and at the same time that damage applies a debuff to the enemy, which causes them to take a bit more damage. Yeah, If you're very familiar with WoW, this is akin to the 3 specs of warrior. Taunt is prot, of course, the tank. Arms here is the Colossus. That's pretty much your signature thing. And then Twin Blades is meant to be Fury, which is mostly autos and stuff, and you get the point. But so that's one thing I really liked about Varian. I really appreciate the class fantasy there from Warcraft, and Varian, man, he is just one of my favorite heroes to play. Pre-10 is a bit of a pain in the ass in my opinion, just because his kit is pretty much defined by getting that ultimate. That's what makes him the multi-class. Now, to get into some drawbacks of multi-class, I guess I'll just jump straight into that. I guess I'll also talk about like some of his talent choices. One major thing is his banners. Now, his banners provide support for his team. So at the same time of being an assassin or being a tank, basically those banners help you support the team pretty much. And what they are is one that increases movement speed for everyone in the area. There's one that increases spell damage. You go for like mages and stuff like Jaina, Kel'Thas. And then the other one, which is one of my personal favorite, it gives everyone in there armor, which it's a good defense against auto attack heavy characters. So basically, you get the banner, you drop it down, you got your little area effect. You can see everyone in there. Look at the effect, pretty much. It's pretty baller. So, let's go straight into what I was want to talk about is how much multi-class has been in a bit of controversy. Varian being the first one, he's the very first like experiment they did with it. Now, this sounded like the dopest thing at first, and he's a pretty fun character. He is, I won't lie. Best part is, and also him being like considered warrior and assassin, he counts for both of those quests. So if you have warrior, you can play Varian. If you have assassin, you can play Varian. Pretty much, it's great for knocking out quests. But the problem really lies in the chance of quick play, which there's been a lot of controversy with. Pretty much putting him in a proper queue thing, because what HOTS likes to do is put every hero in a certain queue type to make things fair. So pretty much, like big burst healers and stuff, just healers in general like Malfurion, Lili, Rhaegar, they're all in the same type of queue to make things fair, so you don't get queued up going. So like it's not like a Tassadar versus a Malfurion, because back when that was the old thing where anybody can get anyone, that was kind of bullshit when your only healer could just shield, or your only support could just shield, and theirs can full out give manas and heal. So now they got a little Q category which you each type in. Right now Tassadar is kind of like in a weird category with like Abathur, who's supporty in his own way while also being a specialist. Same with Medivh, he's in there with Medivh. He's got the whole protection thing that's kind of like a shield. I think they're also in there with Tyrande. She's got a heal, but she's not necessarily like a burst healer, primary healer. She's more of like an off healer that happens to do a little bit of DPS and get a bit of vision and CC. But anyways, every character is in their own type of queue pretty much. Now originally Varian was in the warrior queue upon like release and whatnot. And the problem with that was, like I said, at launch everyone was going Twin Blades before they started like nerfing it and stuff. But everyone was going Twin Blades, and what that really pissed off a lot of quick match players, because they would always get a Varian on their team, or not always, maybe like a 9 out of 10 time. But the enemy team would have like like 2 warriors. They probably have like a Joanna and a Mirrodin or something. And it's like, meanwhile, this other team has 1 warrior, but he's not going warrior, because like I said, at the time, not many people like taunt. People wanted to do damage. People like assassin characters, So that caused a lot of controversy and pissed a lot of people off. Always getting that one guy who just wants to play, Twin Blades. And, quick match, a lot of people are just like, who cares? Just have fun. It's like, yeah. But at the same time, it's really annoying if you get stomped, because teams feel a little imbalanced comp-wise. Now, draft, you can build everything around that, so it's not really an issue for draft and ranked. But quick match, it was a huge deal. So because of that, they was like, oh, most variants are building assassin, let's put them in assassin queue. Fuck it. That's Blizzard's response to that. That happens. and then people discover the joy of taunt and the parry build, which I'll go into detail a bit later. And so basically what happens, you got your classic quick match team where you get paired like 5 assassins or like 4 and 1 specialist or some shit like that. And essentially what would happen is the enemy team that would have a Varian, he would build tank. So what it was now, it's about like 4 or 5 assassins versus about 4 assassins with a tank. And Varian gets pretty fucking tanky between Parry Build, Iron Forge Banner, which is the armor one. Like I said, and the health from taunt, and then of course that's the hard CC on taunt. That's enough to fuck over a lot of assassins, especially ones that don't have a lot of mobility to get away, such as like Zul'jin or someone that doesn't have an escape. So this became a big issue, and I believe recently he's got put back into warrior queue, and in the sense of quick match balance, the way he sort of plays will never be like in a fair environment to people that are getting randomly, like queued up randomly and stuff. So now when it comes to like draft and whatever, like you can plan all that out, plan around it. Like the Varian's gonna go in thinking ahead of time what he wants to do. It's like he's not gonna be like, oh, I'm picking Varian because I want to have fun with Twin Blades. He's gonna be like, oh, I'm picking Varian because we need hard CC on the taunt, or oh, I need to go Colossus to weaken this Cho'Gall or something. I don't know, but you get the point. So that's where a lot of controversy around multiclass lies, if this is going to be the future of multiclass, and essentially I would like to see more multiclass in the future. I really would. I would like to see what Blizzard tries to do with it. I think it's a neat concept. Now, a lot of people suggest like, oh hey, let Varian pick his ult beforehand, which kind of ruins what they're going for. They really want to go for the fact of like you can pick on the fly. So if midway through you're thinking like, you're thinking, oh, I need to go Twin Blades, but midway through you're like, oh, I need to go actually Colossus. That's available for you. You don't have to queue as like 2-sword Varian or shield Varian. So I like it what it is. It's always going to be a disaster for a quick match, and like you just got to deal with that. There's just a lot of things in quick match you just got to deal with. I'm not saying everyone should play draft. Like if you don't like playing draft, that's all you. I understand, and queue times and whatnot. But quick match, you want to get in, you want to play what you want. Though in the future, I would like them to try different types of multi-class. I think it'd be pretty interesting if they, maybe did something like people are suggesting, like, oh, picking the type of person beforehand. Like, say Varian was 3 different characters to pick from, kinda. You bought one and you got all 3 to choose from. Like I said, in Varian sense, it's not what they wanted to go for. Could be interesting if they tried something like that. Who knows? But multi-class is interesting. I mostly like that aspect of it. You can use it for multiple different quests, and the versatility is pretty damn neat. But hopefully they'll figure out something in the future. Like I said, personally, I like them experimenting different shit. That's why I like crazy ass characters like Abathur, Lost Vikings, and Murky. But yeah, another thing I want to talk about. Video's getting close to the end, so I'm trying to rush all this in. Sorry if it feels rushed, but Parry Build, the infamous talent where you get it pretty early on. And basically, as you can see, I'm basically pretty much getting like Medivh shields on me every time I parry, pretty much. Probably one of the best damn talents in the game. You go from blocking autos to being protected from every source of damage. You see me abusing it against the boss there. So basically, the thing is to do with taunt build is just full parry mode and everything around parry, and just be an annoying shit. Pretty much just be the most annoying tank to ever live. And Varian's come a long way after some nerfs and stuff. If you haven't checked him out, I suggest it. Like, he's a very flexible character because of the whole multi-class thing. And here we are, we're wrapping things up. I've been putting in some freaking work. Like I said, getting some taunts here. One good thing about that I was trying to do a lot of this match was taunt Genji while the Dragon Blade's up, so he wastes a few seconds on it. As you can see, mostly closing the gap there with charge, and then following up with slow on Lion's Fang. Parrying to block every damn thing under the sun, because all these parry talents are just letting me always have it up. On top of that, I have an Abathur shielding me, so I'm pretty damn unkillable. Aside from like maybe the 1-2 times I died in this. I believe it was only once though, but anyways, we're about to finish it up. You know what to do. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe button. There's gonna be some stuff after Warriors where you can click on to see more videos, or just subscribe directly from there. Really enjoy doing these types of commentaries. I really enjoy getting, you know, my opinions and stuff out, you know, talking about the game. HOTS is a fun game. Varian's a fun character. Hopefully this video, you know, sold you on like MVP, sold you on if you wanted to purchase Varian or whatever. That's my thoughts on multi-class and all, and how Blizzard should do. They should definitely do more. A lot of people brainstorm about how Anduin should be a different type of priest or something. But anyways, this is about the end of the video. I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Peace.